We're doing it live. All right. This
Oh,
is the
no.
Monday Night Men's Forum, number 51. Why? Who cares? I'm Matt of Farm Hop Life, and tonight we have the only Grant.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I can't really complain. I don't really know what my thing is going to be for this week.
What your personal event?
A personal event. I don't really have one all that much.
What's your plans for tomorrow? Today is July 3rd. Tomorrow is July 4th.
Probably do some stuff around the house.
You guys have like barbecue, fireworks, go to the lake, go to the river.
Nah, I mean we could, but we're probably just not.
Oh, okay.
Like I went to Disney when I was like 12 and saw their fireworks show.
I bet
And
that
I'm
was
like,
awesome.
I just don't care about fireworks anymore because nothing can even touch that. No municipality can do something like that. And I'm also 22. It's like I don't get the wow in fireworks anymore.
That's sad. You're a sad little boy.
Most of my grandparents are dead, so the people I want to be around just aren't here anymore.
Could this get any more sad?
My turkey died today.
That's a personal event too.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Why did it die?
So yesterday I checked on it and something got at its eye. I mean, this is like a little chick, and it's like its eyes swelled shut, and then it was walking in circles. And I'm like, well, that's not good. I mean, it was a 5-day-old turkey. There wasn't much I could do for it. I just hope it didn't die in it, but it did. So
weird.
It was very weird.
Do you think it's something like another turkey pecked it in the eye?
I don't have any other turkeys. He was the only one.
What? How is he the only turkey? I thought you had like 18 of them or whatever.
They didn't hatch.
Oh.
So I don't know what my incubator trouble was. But yeah, I feel like one of the bigger roosters might have got in there and caused a problem.
Wait, was it you that said something about piglets in the Telegram chat? Was that you?
Oh yeah, I had piglets just randomly pop out Friday.
Yeah, you said that they hatched.
Yeah, I did. I was being funny.
That was pretty funny.
More so retarded, but yeah. That's me. So that's me in a nutshell.
You in a nutshell. Let's see what I forgot my personal event. Yesterday I built a bat house with my son.
Yeah, all right.
Got it hung up. So not like a bat.
Not a bat motel, but just like a little
motel.
Bat house.
Yeah, I was like community center. I don't know what he called it.
Okay, so did you look up the proper specifications on how you need to place them and the light and all that stuff? Well, that's cool.
I don't know about the light. I built it according to some bat conservation and then like placed it on the southeast facing part of my shed.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, I still would love to build one.
Yeah, I was planning on building it bigger, but I was just kind of like fudging all the numbers and then like had to scrap half of it. So,
oh man,
yeah, it was going to be like multiple chambers, but it ended up only being one chamber. But it's fine, and maybe there'll be bats because I don't know if this area really gets that many bats. So I'm trying. A lot of mosquitoes. That's primarily why.
Yeah, does Montana have bats?
Are you Googling that right now? Or...
I'm fixing to because it gets really cold there. So where do they go?
That's what I wanted to know. Like,
are they migratory?
Yeah, probably. Anyways, so I picked this topic. It's weird because I'm assuming you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I mean, I think so because I kind of caused the issue somewhat.
That was one of them.
Christopher caused the issue as well.
I actually have to go back and look at the chat to see why.
He posted what when Trump was indicted on whatever BS charges they swung at him. And I think he just posted to inform everybody. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm with you. I'm like, who kind of cares? But at the same time, it's like,
it was. Oh, there's my shoot the Karens comment. Okay, that's right. Here we go. Well, they arrested Trump, and I said good, and you asked why, and I said because I don't care, and it's a waste of time to care.
okay.
That's what I said. Now, another more recent. So I had picked this topic, like we talked about it last week, after the show last week, and something happened since then. So somebody on Twitter posted, "Hey, build a bat house because bats need houses, and they're important to the ecosystem." Blah 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 blah.
So did somebody post this on your timeline?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. And so then I quote tweeted it, and I said, or because, they're putting vaccines in the mosquitoes or whatever, and something fill in the blank. Nature always wins, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he goes, "Do you really believe that?"
I mean, aren't they though?
And I kind of wanted to say that, but I also said something along the lines of like, look, it's funny either way. Like, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it. And if they don't do it, we need bat houses anyway. So who cares? Like,
yeah. Let them filter the mRNA mosquitoes.
Yep. Hence the title for tonight is why.
Okay.
Yeah. So I posted a picture of my completed bat house, and I told them, I said, you can't ask me why I built a bat house, because now building bat houses are political. It's a political statement. If you build a bat house, you are subscribing to the belief that there are genetically modified mosquitoes that will give you a vaccine.
Okay, question. Did you not bring that up to him, though?
Did
he say that first, or did you?
No, this was kind of like I actually got bored of the conversation, so I just let it go.
Okay.
Because why? Who cares?
Okay.
And so, like, I think people make a big deal out of little things.
All the time.
And then even the big things, they make an even bigger deal out of it. So there's another podcaster I was listening to, and she had a whole episode about stop focusing on the why. It was Amy Digman of A Farmer's Kind of Life, if anybody cares to look it up. I actually really like her podcast. It's very good. It's well spoken. And when everybody's like egg laying rates were going down, she's like, stop focusing on the why and just fix it. Like, change this, change that.
I would disagree with that, because first off, you need to figure out the why to figure out the fix.
I was going to say it matters slightly.
Why
matters
semantics.
Slightly.
That's semantics,
but not as much as people think. So, like the why
people
of like
there's
all
big
those theories about like they're trying to stop the chickens from laying eggs, and everybody is like freaking out because this that.
Yeah, which it is strange that when they changed up the recipe, things started to not work. Whether that be malice or complete stupidity, we'll never know. So I agree with you. Just like stop stressing about it. But I've had this conversation with several people over the past couple weeks. Is taxes. They're like, oh, we're being taxed, and then they're spending our money here and there, sending billions to Ukraine, spending millions and billions on this and that. I'm like, listen, they tax you to keep you poor. Okay, that's it. They don't use your money to fix roads. They don't use your money to, fund the military, because we have like a $1.3 trillion deficit. They burn your money and then make more. That's the only reason you're taxed. is to keep you poor. I mean, realistically.
Also, the why of why you're taxed does not matter. If
It doesn't matter because they
you're
tax
taxed, and if that like, would you like another 30 to 50% of your money back? The why of why you're taxed doesn't matter.
It doesn't. And what matters is
more.
Exactly. And people will complain. It's like, oh, well, they're sending, $30 billion to Ukraine. Well, they're laundering money out of the United States. I don't know what you expect. It's not your money. They're not laundering the money they took out of your paycheck. They're literally making up and printing up new currency and just putting those zeros in a different bank account. That's what they're not, unless they're literally sending fresh printed pallets of cash to literally launder money, which they did that in Afghanistan. They did that in Iraq. I mean, they're not sending your cash. They're not sending your money. They're just ripping you off, throwing it away, and bringing more out of thin air. And that's what gets my goat so much when people talk about taxes, because it's either this guy or that guy. The rich have their loopholes, and the other ones is just like, I'm like, okay, who cares? Why does it matter? The quote-unquote rich people pay more taxes than I ever will in my entire life, than anybody I know could pay together. They don't want it to be simple because they lose power when it's simple. If it's a simple 15% consumption tax, they don't have anything to hold over you. They don't take a chunk of your income. They don't take a chunk of your property tax every year. They don't take it here and there. Like, there's a tax on gasoline. Why do I have a 30-cent tax on gas? It's stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of people asking, like, why would they do this? Especially like anything lately, like the flavor of this year seems to be, about the kids. Like, why would they be doing this to kids? Why would they expose kids to these things and blah, 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 without going into details, Grant?
Yeah, I'm fixing to say, man, you better pivot off this subject really fast because I will get
into why. It doesn't matter why.
It matters that they need to stop.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter either. If you have a problem with whatever it is they're doing, fix it for your kids. That's all you can do.
True. And does
not matter. Doesn't matter why.
Like Jordan Peterson kind of stresses in his 12 rules of life is fix yourself before you fix. That's why when he stresses clean your room, make your bed, fix what you can control within yourself before you try to change what your neighbor's doing.
Don't even bother with your neighbor. It's his problem.
Exactly. It's like you everybody has so much within themselves that they can work on within themselves, their room, their house, their family, their community, that they need to work on before they start worrying about some bullshit war in Europe. Because quite frankly, I don't give a shit about any of them.
And the policies being made like at the White House, or how the United States looks, like doing deals with China, and like the why, like
the only thing that China that affects me with the whole thing of China is if they pull up on the rocky shores of Savannah. That's the only time in my entire life that China will affect me, and that I tell you will be a party. That will be a straight up party.
Are you gonna live stream it?
I'll GoPro it to my forehead. Yeah.
There you go.
We'll pregame the live stream on the way down.
Excellent.
I mean, but again, that's it. Unless they try to tank the United States dollar, which is in the shit anyway. It's propped up by the military, propped up by oil. That's all it is.
I guess there's lots of. I was trying to think. I wrote down zero notes. It's like other questions that like people always want to know the answers to, like why are they doing this, or what are they doing that for? It doesn't matter.
Who cares? I'm with you a lot more on that. It's just like, why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Just for fun, I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to go to CNN.com and do headlines.
Who cares? The whole thing.
Well, who cares? The whole thing.
All right.
Harvard, right here, front page. Harvard sued over overwhelmingly white legacy admissions.
Yeah, who
Who
cares?
cares?
I'm never going to Harvard. They're full of crap anyway. Who cares if they want to hire more black people than Asians? I don't care.
Los Angeles officials urge beachgoers to stay away from poisoned sea lions amid
Let
4th
them
of
die.
July
Let them die.
celebration.
I don't care. If people are too stupid to get near seals, let them die. I don't care. Get rid of all safety stickers.
I want to know. I actually do want to know how the sea lions got poisoned.
Well, maybe, yeah.
I want to know that part. That, like, why?
I should text somebody I know in California and say, hey, why are the sea lions poisoned?
How Ron DeSantis gained a fan base among some suburban women far from Florida.
I can tell you why.
Who cares? That has no relevancy.
It doesn't matter.
The operation in West Bank City in 20 years.
I don't even know what that means.
Who cares? I don't know. I don't really know either. Do you think Fox News is going to be funnier?
Probably. I mean, it might be better. I mean,
Oops,
considering
not Fox News. Fox News. Oh no! What is this?
New Foxes.
There we go. Bud Light hit over desperate new ad featuring NFL star as controversy rages, going for the death blow.
I'm so tired of the whole Bud Light thing.
Yeah,
it's being overplayed. Yeah, we get it. They fucked themselves in the ass big time. But I mean, who cares at this point? It's been like 4 months. They're done. They're completely done.
That's nice. That's the nice comment, Grant. Man calls police 5 times to report dead body amid serious cop shortage.
Who cares? It's not your dead body. Leave it alone.
Photo of Hunter Biden driving 170 miles per hour in Porsche posted online.
I saw that. It's like, at this point, it's theater. It's just funny to look at. It's funny to watch, but it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me having to get up and go to school. It doesn't affect me having to, pitter patter things to make, a couple bucks. It doesn't affect me anymore. None of it does.
It's affecting this podcast. Poll finds huge majority of Americans have lost confidence in government. Well, that's actually good news.
That is good news. We need to get that to 100%.
Yeah. What is the rest of this? Something about Twitter rate limits. That's been annoying.
What do you mean? I've completely turned off everything.
Don't worry about it. Who cares?
We're gonna who cares this whole thing for another 40 minutes.
Let's see.
Do MSNBC.
Fast food chain faces backlash over imploded Titan sub sign at Georgia store. Hey, this is in your backyard.
It is. What is it?
Subway faces backlash over distasteful sign at Georgia store referencing imploded Titan sub. Do better.
People are such the words. I mean, they're pansies. They're completely spineless retards.
I got.
Do you have a picture of the sign? Because that's a funny joke.
I sent it. Okay, so underneath the sign it says Subway. Our subs don't implode.
That is funny though. That's funny. That store manager deserves his own franchise.
Oh man.
People have no sense to laugh at anything anymore.
That is true.
Laugh at the world. It's on fire. Enjoy it. Let's ride the waves as it crash, man.
I think I'd get a little. If I drove by and saw this, I think I'd get a good chuckle out of it.
Oh yeah, it might even make me go in and get a meatball sub.
Best advertisement Subway's had in a long time.
Considering it's Subway, yeah.
Yeah, and since Jared got in a lot of trouble for having some CP on his computer.
Who's Jared?
Jared from Subway. That was before you were born. Don't worry about it.
Okay. It's before Rob was born.
Supposedly lost weight eating Subway. So Homework doesn't help kids as much as teachers might like to think.
No, it doesn't.
They know that.
They do know that. Homework doesn't help kids. Public school doesn't help children. It's just an 8-hour day prison. And then they take as much time from them when they get home as possible. It's terrible.
Sleeping naked makes you better at sex.
I mean, it might make you do it more, but I don't know about better. I mean, look, I'll say this: that's my parents' advice to any newlyweds is just don't wear pajamas.
Good.
I mean,
that's nice.
I was just like, thanks, Mom. I'm right here.
So that's awkward.
Ain't it though?
I think we're gonna. Okay. Okay. Here's one. Here's the last one. Cold weather is better than hot weather. Agreed.
I love cold weather. Yes, absolutely. Because you know what? When it gets cold, I can put on another jacket. When it gets hot, I cannot take a potato peeler to my skin. I mean, I could, but it would not end well. When it's cold, I can put on another jacket. But when it's too hot, I cannot take a potato peeler to my skin.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, I wasn't really listening, so.
This was a lovely episode. We just shot the shit. It was great. I hope anybody of you who managed to listen to this before he takes it down enjoyed it as much as I did.
I think I'm just going to say the intro part and then cut out the entire middle and then just upload it.
That'd be funny.
All right, Grant.
It's a shame nobody else showed up.
Yeah. There you go. Grant, he's too busy.
I'm too busy. I'm too busy doing all kinds of things. Recently,
I've just been sending me the TikToks, apparently.
I did. Look, I've been sending you and Dewey TikToks. I don't know. I'm on it, but I've been, renting goats, selling shine, and doing all kinds of stuff.
What? What about goats?
I rented my goats out to this lady.
Rented. Got it.
Yeah.
$40
a day for 2 weeks.
We're thinking about getting goats.
Get goat. Listen, ignore Homestead Padre. Goats are amazing. Just don't let them in your garden.
We're just talking about it. Yeah, and I'm Matt, farmhoplife.com. We're traveling homestead family, do interviews, tours, and this podcast. Oh, here's somebody. Thanks for listening and joining and all that stuff. We'll see you next week. So here's something. So this guy on TikTok is what's his name? Oh, Deadeye Two Tongues. So he